Alright, so I don't know how long this thing's actually gonna let me record for, so hopefully it's longer than 5 minutes. Alright, so this part so far. This is for the Xbox controller. Just installed the red LEDs for this only. This is where you can turn it on and off with the Bluetooth chip, so that you get some good Bluetooth going in there. So that's that. And now we're fixing to install this part. Then we're going to do the other part for the Jurassic part, so you can see that your project is actually being done. We are working on that. I'm doing this job and I have another job at the same time. So whoever gets anything from us, please be patient with us. We'll get it sent out as soon as possible. But until then, that's what we're going to be doing. So here's this part so far. Now we got this right here. This is called a Bluetooth chip. It's actually pretty nice to have one of these. Besides that, alright. So let's get this thing all in here. I did have my little dikes. I don't know where they went. Look those right now. Kind of strange, dude. It's vanished. Oh well. Even my laser blades. Wow. There's stuff going here. That's a great pop. That's fun. Okay. I found it. Greatest in the world. Okay. Anyway, so this right here, we do usually grab this right here all at once. Well, one mess we do, but keep this thing go. Just like that. Looks pretty good. Okay. Let's grab this for solder. Got some solder right here on this. Just like that. Disconnect this negative and this positive. Why are we doing this video? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I want everybody to see their stuff that gets done. So this is something new we're gonna start doing for all of our customers, period. Every single customer, you're gonna see your project getting done. It's a new thing. You gotta do it like this. We want you to see it and know it's done right the first time. And you get to see the process and to know that, hey, this does it work. We'll show that the LEDs work. And there's nothing that's really getting done besides, yeah, that's it, pretty much. The rest tip is must be really getting old. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm gonna tell you. This right here is combining this whole thing right here onto one actual circuit. So the RGB now has become really just a positive and negative, because the positive right there is by itself. We're going to use one of these wires right here. Let's just say this one, for instance. I'm going to go ahead and take this. This is going to be where the chip is going to be right here. Sorry, the resistor. So to make it a little bit brighter for you, that's why we use this one. Now what we're going to do here is like this. Take this, wrap, and then wrap some more. Same thing over here. We're going to take this, whichever side we're going to use for our positive and negative, where it's coming from, which is going to be from this side right here and this. So this is for anybody who wants to do Bluetooth. There you go. So you do that. So Bluetooth Xbox Series X controller, compatible with iPad and basically your laptop, whatever you want to use it for, because it's anything to do with Microsoft. That's so the way that works. Okay. Alright, so right now, this really, if anybody asks why we are still here, what we're doing here, what's the process, how long is the wait time on some of this stuff. Well, to be honest with you, the wait time, it varies. We actually are in a slow season right now, so when it gets slow, we have to do things to make up to be able to pay for. Like we just went to from Essie, we was on our own website, but we are actually moving platforms as of right now from one website to the next website. And we got our co-minimized, not to one where we normally do most of our advertising on, and we're having to move that thing around right now because we actually have experienced some situations that we went into with Essie before on our old Coleman Lines account, because we actually posted what was it, a Naruto controller, and they didn't like the Naruto controller being posted, and they got a little upset by it, and they said, you know, you can't post that because technically it's copyrighted. And we're like, dang God, man, for real. And I guess everybody else that posted anything to do with Naruto pretty much got theirs kicked off too, and they were warned. And well, we've been with SE for forever, so now over 1,000 cells and so on. It was driving a lot of sales and a lot of the reviews. Now people don't even know who the heck we are. Most people will come on there and say, hey man, well, why ain't this guy ever post anything on here? Well, just to show you how the way this thing works, this is what ended up happening is we had a Facebook, and we had originally had our other Facebook that we did most of our videos on. We did everything on Facebook. We didn't do nothing on really on Instagram. We had a couple things that was on TikTok, but well, no offense to all those TikTok watchers, but we just didn't want to use TikTok anymore because every time I went on there, it was always something that was getting me messed up. So I just decided not to watch it no more. For me, it was better off for me not to watch it just myself. I don't know what you do, but for me, it wasn't good for me, and it get me in trouble. So that's me. So I'm gonna put this thing right here, just like this. While we're putting this right here, I'll tell you why in just a second. And they got these little resistor-like things that are right through here. Just don't want nothing touching. So there's nothing here on the back of this that can touch. But what's really cool about this right here is that this hot glue will definitely grab right through there. And you can always pull it up really quickly and fast, and you don't have to worry about ripping off any components or anything off the board. And then you can just go work strictly off the board, and then you're good to go now. We was able to. Guess I messed up now, huh? Okay. Oh shoot. This one again. Sorry. Out the way. Dragon. Just trying to avoid all these wires getting. Like that. See? Now this part right here, is this going to touch? It is going to touch just the hair. It's not going to affect anything in the gameplay. I've never heard a complaint as of yet. There's that. I'll put this resistor right here. So why do we use electrical tape to hold this? So this really holds it. So it works very good. There's that part. And this is our negative, and this is your positive. And do two and pull it on down quick, like that. So here on the freezer. Go like that. Same thing right here. Let's make sure it's good. So that looks like I like this. Getting some soldered and pretty much good and go. And just like it. Alright, cool. Now I think I'm going to grab this positive, and I'm going to grab the negative with the small wires now instead of using more big wires. Wish we could get more views. I guess I don't have good enough songs or anything else for this thing, so it sounds pretty cool. This is going to be for the Jurassic Park. This is straight 100% filmed. There's no editing. You can tell that the way I post this stuff is 100% live view, so there is nothing, you know what I mean, sugar-coated, added to it, made it look like made it easy. No, this is 100% the way it is. There is nothing made look easy. This is not something that's easy. There's always going to be things that can come up. You know what I mean? Things might not work out the way you want it. You might not have something grounded the way you want it. Always going to be issues. Don't never know what the next issue might be. So hopefully not. So the way we'll know is by this right here. When we hit the button, if the power button goes on, it comes on, and the actual home button right here starts working immediately, then we're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and take this now. So it looks like we already get it all done. I'm going to put that right here, which is just a test. Alright, looks like it's holding pretty good. I'm just going to screw this thing in right quick. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the box with the new batteries. So y'all know your batteries are being cut, that you're not letting me use controller. And this is how we have to test it. Alright, straight red works. Perfect. And so now you know. And what you're going to download is the dual cold strip. Again, it's the dual cold strip. So this is for your red LEDs. You'll turn them on, turn them off. You just saw the actual, basically the application they use. Good, looks like it's working great for that. Now we're just going to do the last and final parts, which is a lot to do now. Then we still got to do all the customization on the controller. Okay. Now we're on this part. Let's get this thing. How are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it? Okay. Alright, I guess it's pretty much good to go on that. I work 2 jobs. So working 2 jobs doesn't make it that easy. Doing that and this right as of right now, I'm gonna end up having to do that because, like I said, been having a lot of issues with SE, and so I opened up a new one, and that's what I said. It's over copyright. You just can't just do anything anymore. Before, it used to be all right. You know, you can do certain stuff, and you know, certain companies would not complain. But now you can see that they do. So this is the first part for the blood. The red part right here is going to be down. This is what's really cool. The Xboxes. See, there's that part. And you get this one right here, then you get this one flipped side. So let's keep going. Almost there. I'm going to try to paint this thing to 9 if possible. I'm going to do it like that. Yeah. Alright. there, almost there.
My heart keeps beating even though I can't control it. My lungs keep breathing, I admit I don't know how. Bring the flood or bring the fire in this lifetime. Ready
See what I'm doing? And it goes from top. Overlaps right here, so it's easy to grab and pull. Alright. Got some more on here. There's that one. I'm gonna pull that one back right here. See what I'm saying? Okay. Keep going. This is for this part. This is the reason why it's very necessary to make sure you get your red controller. Otherwise, you're gonna have to hand paint these on the red, or you're gonna have to airbrush it on, and it can be either one. Honestly, this right here is the most vibrant and it looks the best. Okay. At least that's my opinion. Alright, so this one's gonna get that right. I guess it right there because I don't want to separate it too far. Yeah, that's about right. I won't spread it like that. And then we'll come back. We'll post this part to show the process of just where we're at. Like I said, we're just going to start doing this now. See what I'm saying? Alright, cool. There's that. And so we won't take any chances of nothing getting through. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's be on the safe side so that nothing catches right through here and comes back through on the other side. After payment. But this is the best way to do this right here. Then you basically have the exact same lifetime stripes, and then you have this part right here already going. Alright, so that's a part of the process. Alright guys, you have a good night.